Hello everybody and welcome back to the Retro Canyon Collectors channel today. And today we're taking a look at the Shattered Glass Blaster. But before we take a look at Shattered Glass Blaster, I just want to mention to everybody that I want to apologize for that month delay between videos there. Just got busy with work and stuff. If you want to keep keep up with what's going on with the channel and what projects I'm working on and such, I have started a Patreon account. I am not asking you to donate. You can if you choose to. I'm not asking you to donate. I'm more so asking you to, if you want to keep up with the channel, know when videos are going to be posted in the future and such, go ahead and subscribe to that. You don't have to donate. You don't have to do anything. It's just a way for me to kind of communicate with the community. It's easier than having to do community posts on YouTube, which I can't do till I hit 1,000 subscribers and all that stuff. So if keeping in contact with me is something that interests you, go ahead and check out the Patreon down in the description. Once again, not asking you to donate. You can if you choose to. You don't have to. But let's go ahead and take a look at Shattered Glass Blaster. And like always, we'll take a look at his box first. So this box is very similar to all the other Shattered Glass boxes we've been getting. It's this nice matte black. It's got some accents of gloss black as well. But then it's got that nice purple and pink Autobot logo there. Got some art of Blaster on the side right here. And you can see right here where it says Blaster and Rewind. That is the cassette included with this pack. There he is on the side. Some very cool art. On the back here, this is kind of hard to show just because my setup is a little messed up right now, but there he is in robot mode and cassette player mode, as well as rewind in his robot and cassette mode. There's more art of him, Shattered Glass on top. Same as usual with these boxes. I just really like how they look. Also, the instructions on these Shattered Glass boxes. Here, let me bust this out, because I don't know if I've shown this yet before. These instructions, there we go. They're super cool colors. Look at that. If you own these Shattered Glass figures, you've already seen this, but I don't know that I've ever shown it on my channel, but look at those colors. It's all pink and purple and stuff. Definitely unique. But we can go ahead and get Blaster back out here. And man, wow. What a figure Blaster is. So if you've seen my review on Kingdom Blaster, you'll know that I absolutely love this figure. And I definitely gave Soundwave a hard time in that video. But man, I just can't get over how much that thing is yellowed. It's insane. This, I have not noticed any yellowing on at all, even though it's that pasty gray kind of color to it. I have noticed nothing, so wish everybody luck on that. But so far, no yellowing, which I'm very glad of. But we can take a look at this. I believe these are actually... No, I had that right. Sorry. Wait, did I? Is that right? No, that's wrong. Here, this way. My bad. But Shattered Glass Blaster, as we've kind of established if you've seen any of these other videos or know what Shattered Glass is, this is an evil version of Blaster. And you know in the G1 show how Blaster was always cool and always talked with like radio references like rock and stuff. He was into the Earth Culture's music. This Blaster, from what I can collect, I have not read my comics yet. I'm waiting for all 5 of Shattered Glass 2 to come out, and then I'm going to read all 10 in a row. But he's more, I think he's supposed to have a German accent, and he listens to classical music, and he's very straight-laced, and he's not it's an inversion on his total character. It's kind of more along the lines of what they did with Starscream, how he's loyal as opposed to treacherous. This guy is very straight-laced to the books. He's not cool and funky. You know what I mean? He's definitely a more stern character in Shattered Glass. But very, very cool looking. We can go ahead and look at his accessories. And he does include that same gun that came with Kingdom Blaster. But this time it's in that really nice, deep navy blue kind of color. Very cool. And once again, this is one of the most realistic looking guns you really can find with these Transformers. Usually they look all like sci-fi, kind of just like chunks of stuff with a laser barrel, but this thing actually looks like a sniper rifle. Like I could see that being a real gun. But to the coolest accessory here. Just like Kingdom Blaster, you know, you push in this little button here, and then when you release it, it drops. Here's the cassette. This is Rewind. And as you can see, this is just a red and white repaint of Eject that came with Kingdom Blaster. And to transform him, I will also show this in Transformation Guide, but it's very simple. You just pull his leg down, twist it to the front, pop that down, twist it to the front. Pop these down, twist them to the front. It's very hard to mess this up. Pull the head up and spin it around. And there we have little Shattered Glass Rewind, which I don't know if there's really supposed to be a difference between this guy and default Rewind. You could just put this guy in Kingdom Blaster and just say it's Rewind. I mean, Eject is just translucent blue as well. And to point this out, remember the stress marks? If you haven't seen my Kingdom Blaster video, it'll be up here as well as down in the description. If you remember in that video, I had some stress marks on the knees on what's his name in that one? Eject. I have the exact same little stress marks on Rewind. Right there. If you can kind of see it, just like that middle right there. Both knees. Just a tiny bit of stress mark there. But whatever. He looks pretty good. But so to transform him back, you twist his head around, fold it back into that little cavity. You then twist his wrist so that the hole's facing front, and you want to get that little lip there to catch right there. Then you twist the legs out this way, that little curve. You want that in front. Then you just hook the legs to the side. Very simple. Put it right back into here. Just like that. And he's set. For articulation here, he's the same as Kingdom Blaster, exact same mold. So his head is still on a ball joint, can spin 360, as well as get some side to side and a little bit up and down. Full 360 on the arms. Actually like a tiny bit below 90 going out. Full 360 at the bicep. There is an elbow joint here that can pull 90. And his wrist can go in slightly because of that little cut there. It's more so to pose him like this. And it can come out too if you want to use that somehow. Did that on accident, but I mean if you want to count that, the door hinge is kind of articulate, I guess. You got a full 360 at the waist. Kick out this far. Kick back not real far at all unless you fold out the butt flap thing. Then it can go about that far. And you can pull complete splits. He does have a thigh rotation as well as a 90-degree knee joint and some really nice ankle rocker joints that actually look like they wouldn't just destroy your ankle. But all in all, pretty well articulated on this guy. But we can go ahead and get some comparisons here. And what better to compare him to than Kingdom Blaster, the one I keep talking about. So here these two are. Very, very, very cool looking. I really like how both of these turned out. Huge fan of this figure right here, and then this guy is just like the evil doppelganger, and man, it's so cool. Very, very cool. Definitely get some like Megatron vibes from him facing backwards. Like some G1 Megatron, not Shattered Glass Megatron. But while I got these two here, let's go ahead and compare their cassette minions. Cat, Rewind, and Eject. So here are the two dudes that you get. Rewind and Eject. Very cool. As you can see, he's got some white but as you can see inside there, it's actually translucent red, just painted white. Very cool. Definitely a cool set you get here, and if you're curious, I will show this. Let's just fold this all back up here. Here is Rewind and Blaster's cassette tray, and fold this all back up. Eject in Shattered Glass Blaster's cassette tray. So they do work. You can't even really tell the difference. That's still red looking, that's still blue looking. But go ahead and swap them back. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Go ahead and get him out of here. And we can go ahead and get this guy transformed. Once again, like always, transformation guide is down in the description, as well as linked up here. Down in the description as well, like I mentioned earlier, if you want to keep in touch with the channel, you don't have to donate, don't have to do anything like that. But if you want to keep up with what I got going on, go ahead and subscribe to that Patreon. Donate if you want. Not going to make you. But we can get him transformed and come back in cassette player mode. And here we are in Shattered Glass Blaster's cassette player mode. And wow, this thing looks very, very nice. I forgot to flip these things, damn it. But that's alright. yeah, you get the idea. It's supposed to look like this, but oh man, I forgot to flip it. Oops. But very cool looking. I definitely like the colors on this. It might be looking like it's really hard to kind of see on the camera. That might just be the brightness from like how I can see it. But this is black. And like his foot, the speaker, and the actual speaker in there, that's all blue as well as up here. I can't really tell on camera though. I think my brightness is just too low. But yeah, this is black, this is blue. It's kind of hard to see that, wow. But it looks very nice. Very, very nice. And just like Kingdom Blaster, you can store his gun right here. There is a little tab right there and a slot on the back, or on the side of the handle. That just goes right there. Very cool. The cassette door function still works just fine. Very, very nice. Definitely like how this looks. Now, let's take a look at it next to Kingdom Blaster. Here he is. And so you can see, very, very nice. This one obviously has got like the black and blue on the sides and the gray in the middle. He's got gray on the sides. His red is in the middle. Really cool to see how that's kind of inverted there. And oh, I forgot. Oh God, I forgot it on this one too. Uh-oh. That's okay. But still, all in all, very, very nice. Definitely like how both these turned out. Then you get their little minions in there. And there is, I don't know if I pointed this out or not, there is actually molding inside of there to make it look more like a cassette player. Very cool. Definitely like how these guys turned out a lot. But we can get him back into his robot mode and we can finish this video up. And here he is, back in his very, very nice looking robot mode. So to finish this video up, I think this is an incredible figure. If you haven't experienced the Kingdom Blaster or the Shattered Glass Blaster for yourself, I would absolutely recommend it. It's 10 out of 10. Phenomenal figure. These two, him as well as Kingdom Blaster, who I haven't transformed back, they're definitely on my they share a spot on my top favorite figures I own right now. Definitely one of the better figures I've ever messed with. But that being said, I just want to thank everybody for watching, everybody who's been sticking through all these delays. I just want to let you know I work a lot of hours, so I don't have as much time as I would like to make the YouTube videos. But if you want to help keep in touch, like I've mentioned, I don't want to push this too hard. But if you do want to keep in touch and know what's going on with the channel during these breaks of uploading, please go ahead and follow that Patreon in the description. I'm not asking for donations. Donate if you choose to. That's fine. That money will definitely be used to get better cameras, better lighting, and more figures, all sorts of stuff to make better videos. But I'm not asking for money. I'm just simply asking to be able to communicate with my audience a little bit better, and that seems to be the easiest way that I could think of to do it. Community posts on YouTube, you have to be in the partnership program, which is like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm just not there yet. I'd still like to communicate with the people who enjoy my videos and want to see more. So if that's you, definitely follow that link in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.